They left no names, no written records, only whispers hidden in vines and stone. Deep beneath the forest floor lies structures so precise, even modern tools struggle to explain them. Who carved paths into the mountains without leaving a trace of tools, who summoned the sacred fire in rituals no tribe remembers. Locals speak of glowing eyes in the trees, chants that rise with the mist, and shadows that move against the wind. Wanderers from another time, or something far more terrifying. In this chapter, we dive deeper into the secrets buried in silence, and the truth that may never let us leave. Watch till the end, or risk missing the clue that changes everything. Welcome to Dense Diverse, Mysterious Creatures of Amazon Part 2. Today we are exploring the jungle, where the darkness holds secrets, and the unknown is never far away. Number 7. The flesh crawler Amazonian Giant Centipede. A writhing mass of legs, slithering like a living shadow across the jungle floor. Not quite a snake, not quite an insect, but something far worse. A shadow among the leaves, darting with unnatural speed, disappearing before your eyes can focus. This is no ordinary creature. This is the Amazonian Giant Centipede, up to a foot long, armor with a glossy, segmented exoskeleton that gleams in the faint light. It's not just a crawler of the undergrowth. It's a predator sculpted by millions of years of evolution, a nightmare with legs. It doesn't just move, it stalks, antennae twitching, constantly sampling the air, reading vibrations in the soil, sensing the heartbeat of its next victim. Every step it takes is silent, deliberate, deadly. It doesn't need to see you, it can feel you. And when it strikes, it does so with terrifying precision. Its fangs, curved like sickles, are laced with venom potent enough to kill. Birds, frogs, lizards, even a small mammal or an unlucky human. Nothing is safe. With lightning speed, it lunges forward, razor-sharp pincers snapping down like a bear trap. But it doesn't just bite, it injects. A paralyzing toxin surges into the bloodstream. Muscles lock, lungs tighten, screams catch in the throat. You're not dead, not yet, but you can't move, can't run, can't scream. The body remains, but the will to fight fades. And that's when the feast begins. Mandibles, hardened like bone, tear through flesh. Slowly, methodically. It doesn't rush. It doesn't need to. Its prey, still alive, still aware, can only watch, feel as it's devoured piece by piece. A cruel end in a cruel world. The Amazon is teeming with predators, but few are as sadistic. Few kill like this. Slowly, silently, intimately. You may never see it coming, but you will feel it. The feather-light touch of 100 legs dancing over your skin. The whisper of motion in the dark. A tickle at your ankle. A brush on your back. You turn, but nothing's there. By the time you realize it's crawling on you, it's already too late. Number 8. The venomous shadow. Wandering spider. Not because it spins webs. Not because it waits. But because it hunts. A relentless predator. Forged in the heart of the jungle. Where survival favors the silent, the swift, and the savage. Unlike other spiders, it doesn't weave traps. It doesn't lie still, waiting for prey to come to it. No, it goes to the prey. Under cover of darkness, it moves. Fast, calculated, without mercy. Lurking in the shadows, sliding across floors, slipping unnoticed beneath doors. Into closets, into bags, into boots. It doesn't knock. It doesn't ask. It invades. And it doesn't care who you are. Rich or poor, young or old. To it, you're just another heartbeat. You might not see it. You might not hear it. You might not even feel it until it's far too late. Its bite, a deadly cocktail of neurotoxins, crafted by nature with surgical precision. This isn't just a poison. It's a message written in pain. The venom surges through your veins like liquid fire, hijacking your nervous system, First comes the burning, then the twitching, then the spasms. Your muscles betray you. Your body convulses. You lose control of everything. Your limbs lock. Your lungs tighten. Your voice disappears. Trapped inside your own body, you feel everything, but you can do nothing. Your heart races. It pounds. And then it stops. But death might be a mercy, because in some victims, especially men, the venom does something else. Something cruel. Something horrifying. It triggers an unbearable reaction, a prolonged, excruciating condition that's been described as a waking nightmare. A condition so uniquely painful, so unrelenting, that some men beg for death rather than endure another second of it. And the worst part? It doesn't need to be deep in a jungle anymore. It doesn't care if you're in the city. It doesn't care if you're safe inside your home. Right now, this very moment. It could be anywhere, in your shoe, under your pillow, inside your backpack, crawling beneath your covers, lurking beneath your bed, watching, waiting, hunting, because the wandering spider doesn't hide. It finds you. Number 9. The whispers of the trees. Howler monkeys. In the heart of the Amazon, a deep, unholy roar echoes through the canopy. But it isn't a beast. It isn't thunder. It's the cry of the howler monkey. Low, guttural, otherworldly. Their voices can be heard from over 3 miles away, cutting through the jungle like a warning from the gods. They scream not for prey, not for dominance, but for something else. Some say they're speaking to the forest. Others believe they're warning us, because when the howlers cry at dawn, relentless, unbroken, unnatural, the elders say something is near, something that does not belong, something that does not breathe like other creatures do. It watches from behind the vines. It listens without blinking. Its presence is a silence that chokes the air. And when the howlers scream, they scream not out of fear, but as a signal, a ritual, a desperate attempt to keep the darkness at bay. Look into their eyes, black as obsidian, reflecting the canopy above, but deeper, as if they've seen things we can't imagine, things we were never meant to witness. Sometimes they vanish mid-call, as if swallowed by the jungle itself. No trace, no trail, just silence. Some tribes believe they are the jungle's sentinels, watchers of the unseen. Others, they say the howlers, are cursed, bound to scream. Every time the veil between worlds grows thin, and when the screams start, before sunrise, don't run, don't hide, just listen, because in that moment, the jungle is no longer yours. It belongs to whatever made them cry. So ask yourself, are they simply monkeys shouting into the wild? Or are they the last voice of the forest trying to warn us before something else arrives? And so, as you drift off to sleep tonight, remember this: the jungle never sleeps. While you close your eyes, deep in the heart of the Amazon, something is watching, hidden in the shadows behind the rustling leaves. It waits, silent, patient, and ancient. You may think you're safe, tucked under your blanket, far from the wild. But in the jungle, distance means nothing. It listens to every whisper. It remembers every footstep. And sometimes it follows, because nightmares, they're not just dreams. In the Amazon, nightmares are real. They breathe, they crawl, they haunt. So tonight, when the darkness settles and the world goes quiet, just ask yourself, what if something is out there and it remembers you? Sleep well, if you can. If you find this video interesting, then do not forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts. Must tell me which creatures is most horrible, and if you've seen that creature in your real life, Tell your experience in the comment section. Subscribe to watch more interesting videos like this. Thanks for watching.